I wanted to be able to answer some questions for you all today. We have so many questions that come in during the course of a week, and we just try to answer them all, but they seem to be kind of the same repeated questions. And so this morning I wanted to just be able to answer some of those questions for you, just so you could kind of have some more information about Grace Christian School. So the first question we always get is, so what is the tuition for Grace Christian School? And so we have this amazing opportunity this year, and some of last year we had it as well, to be able to get funding through the EFA, and that is an account through the LEARNS Act that is given to children who go to private schools. And so every child from kindergarten through 12th grade is able to get that funding. And that funding is actually $67.28. So it's $6,728 that goes toward their tuition. Grace Christian School's tuition is set at $8,000. And so $67.28 goes toward that tuition balance immediately. And so what is left is the balance of $1,272 is what the balance of tuition that is left for you to pay throughout the school year. So if you are left with that balance, what that would leave you with is approximately $127 a month to pay for tuition for Grace Christian School. And you say, well, I'm not sure I can afford $127 a month. There are two other scholarships that we have. One is called the ACE, and a family of 4 that makes under $112,000 can apply for the ACE scholarship. Now, the only drawback to that is it ends April 15th. And so you have to get in before April 15th to apply for that scholarship. What that will do, it will cover the $1,272 balance that's left in your account. And so that's an amazing opportunity for our families to be able to have. We also have what's called the PIAC scholarship. So if you have a student that has speech, ADHD, any of those disabilities, the PIAC scholarship will cover that. Also, it will cover families who make, for a family of 4, $50,000 or less. And so that's another scholarship that you could qualify for as well, that will cover the remaining balance of the $1,272. And so those are amazing opportunities that we have here in the state of Arkansas. It's just something that you just don't see very often. And it's such a blessing to us and to the school for so many reasons. But the other question is, so what is Grace Christian School's schedule? How do you all run? We have Mondays off, and so we are a 4-day school week. We go to school from Tuesday to Friday from 7:30 to 4 every day. And so we have a traditional school year where we end in May. Usually like the second week or so of May, and then we begin again about the second week in August. And so we have those summer months off. We do share holidays with Nashville School District's calendar. So the holidays that we share with them are Christmas break, Thanksgiving break, spring break, 2 days of winter break, and 2 days of fall break. And so those are all breaks that we try to share with them, because we know that we have siblings possibly in the school district there or here. So we try to accommodate that. What curriculum do you use? We use what's called BJU. You can look it up online. It has a resource there. We use it's a traditional Bible-based curriculum. This is similar to the books that you probably grew up using. We do cursive handwriting. We do a traditional math curriculum. We also offer science and social studies 1st through 5th grade. It incorporates Bible in all of its curriculum. So if you're doing handwriting, sometimes you'll see a Bible verse in there. If you're doing math, you'll even see scriptures in that as well. It's really neat to kind of look at the curriculum and see how that works. Once a year, we do a standardized test at the end of the year, and all of our teachers are certified. We have 16 students per class, and we have extracurricular is PE, art, science, lab, and music. So those are some of the things that we offer for our school day as far as curriculum is concerned. The other question we get asked a lot is, how will my child develop spiritually? We have a Bible subject. Bible is the subject that is offered every single day in every classroom. And so it is one of the subjects that they do in their class. And they also have prayer parties in their classroom in the mornings. We have chapel once a week with local children's ministers that come in that's such a blessing to see. With, you know, they praise, and we have altar calls. It's fun. It's the best part of the week. I feel like for me, it's the best part of the week for me. It's an interdenominational school, so we include all children of all different Christian backgrounds. The other question that we get is probably, you know, about uniforms. That's always a concern. We do use and wear uniforms. So they have two different types of polos, long sleeve and short sleeve polos that they wear. They wear khaki or navy pants. The girls sometimes wear skirts and jumpers. They look so cute in those. And then on Fridays, we can wear jeans with approved shirts. And so that's kind of the uniform question. And one of the last questions we always get is lunch provided. And so we don't have a commercial kitchen here at Grace Christian School, so you have to bring your lunch. And we usually ask the parents to go ahead and bring a snack too, because it is kind of a long day. And so that's just kind of the rundown of some of the questions that we have. Now, we do have a parent meeting on March the 11th. So March the 11th, we're having a parent meeting. You can meet the teachers, you can tour the school, you can look at the curriculum, you can see some samples of how they teach and some of the ways that that's working out. So you can do all those things on March the 11th. Now remember, if you're even considering this, that one scholarship, the ACE, runs out on April 15th. And so you have to have applied for that prior to April 15th in order to get that. So that's just some of the questions that we get asked on a weekly basis here at Grace Christian School. I hope that helped to answer some of your questions. If you have any other questions, please call the school, schedule an educational consultation. We'd be glad to meet with you, give you a tour, talk to you about some of the wonderful things that are happening here at Grace. And it's just amazing to see what God's doing here in this school. And I would love to be able to visit with you and tell you all the wonderful things.